What can you tell us about what's coming up for your character?
I can't tell you much of anything of what's coming up, but I will tell you though when it started, I asked the writers what is going on with Garnet, because in the first episode, I thought that he was mentioning faith a lot. He was mentioning kind of what seemed like spiritual things a lot. He also seemed really burned out on all the death. And I was like, well, so where is this guy at? And they said, well, he has hope. He's actually probably the character with the most hope. I was like, really? Okay. All right, now that makes sense. And also now I have this great direction to go in. And it was like the cornerstone of the whole interpretation of a character, which was that whenever he had to make a tough decision, a decision that I would have hated to make myself, what guides him every time is his hope that there's hope for humanity. That like if you were to ask yourself, like, what are you going to do with your time on this earth? You should try to do something for the betterment of other people. And so that's what guides my character. He's just, everything they do is so that mankind can survive. And that was it. It was helpful for me in the beginning, because a lot of crazy stuff happens to these people, and my character has to be the leader, which he's obviously reluctant about, and that's one of the things that got me through it.
When your character had to take over the leadership role after the pilot, was it different playing your character because he is now the leader, or like was there anything you did differently to kind of make your character a little bit different to make him more of a leader?
I think that he is innately a leader. He's a dad. He lost his family, but he is a dad. He is protective. He tries to do what's best for the people in his family, in his group. And when that moment comes, when Harold Perrineau's character Hammond dies, I think it was a big blow to them, because this guy was the natural-born leader, the natural alpha. Yeah. And it's totally a blow, and to have to, and the parallel of that was working with Harold, who became one of my just closest friends, and I had never met him before. We had mutual friends, and here we are in Spokane doing this silly zombie show, and we're hanging out every night. I'm like, dude, I'm so glad I met you. He's like, me too, man, it's great. And then he's gone. I lost my best friend. And he also set the bar for the actors really high. He just came in, he stepped in, and he nailed it. So that was good. He did. He set the bar high. I feel like he did that as an actor, and that character did it for the story. So I think Garnet had to lead that. It was a cool thing now to work with Harold. It was a cool thing to work with to be working with Kalita, who they have such a strong partnership. They're such a great team. So it's much better if you're not alone. It's much better if you have other people to work with and work off of. She's so great to work with. She's one of the funniest people I know. She made me laugh every day. She's so great. Yeah.
Yeah, your relationship with Warren is awesome. Can you talk a little bit about working with her?
Yeah, so I always liked her as an actress anyway. I never knew her before. But I was like, oh my God, Bernie Mac show. Okay, awesome. Here we go. So then we get there, and we just immediately, we got along. And we found a lot of the same situations hilarious and horrible at the same time. Because we were all just like in Camp Zombie. We were up in Spokane, Washington, on location, and when a group of actors like that, everybody gets along, you just bond, and so we had a great time working together. And you're also meeting the same challenge with the script and the characters and trying to get it right and have it not be something bad. You all want it to be something you're proud of, and stepping up and everyone doing their job. And I just feel like Kalita is one of those people who brings it every day. She's just so serious about her craft, but she's also super fun to work with. Everyone on this crew would say that. I mean, I think she's probably the favorite person on the crew, easily.
Okay, so the show has a lot of fun zombie kills. Which one is your favorite so far?
For me, I think in the first episode when I do the hammer party on all the different zombies, and I got to go crazy. Mostly because I like to hear other people's reactions to it. People who know me really well and they see that. People who know me really well and they see that scene, they're just like, whoa, what happened? Where did that come from? You're so angry. It just felt so good to do it.
So was that your favorite scene overall, or just your favorite zombie kill?
That's been one of my favorite scenes that I've been in overall, and therefore it's my favorite kill. But also, I would have to say that one of my favorite scenes of the whole series so far, I wasn't in. It's the scene where Doc is in the air shaft with the zombie in the last episode. I thought it was really great. I thought it was really well written, and I just love Doc as a character. I think he's my favorite character.